Hey, so Shalom Akim. First and foremost, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Wahara Ha, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you, sincere brethren out there pushing His word. We're here again with another live show. You know, as usual, we're just going to roll through the spirit. You know, whichever topic comes out is going to come out. It's all through the spirit.
Khan, you see in the back, Khan, you see in the background, the moon is huge, man, and it's still bloody. So that's part of the signs of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, letting us know, man, that the blood's gonna be on you damn devils real soon, man. Right? Yahweh Shai, when he returns, he's gonna come back and have blood on his garments. Okay? Why is that? Because he's gonna be coming down, jacking up your people. Right? He's not gonna be passing out flowers and lilies.
Somebody get Isaiah 63.
He'll be passing out judgment, all right? The spirit Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is all about judgment, right? We've been dealing with it earlier today, speaking about judgment. The Most High is about bringing about judgment. In America, it's been past due.
Yep.
America's due to be judged, right? It's due for a mega earthquake. When the mega earthquake hits, you see all this? You got the ballpark right here and the bridge. All this is going to fall right back into the damn sea right here, this bay. It's all landfill anyways. And right over here, they're building the Steph Curry Palace. All right? They're building right over there. We ain't gonna see that place be built, Lord willing, man. Okay? But that's fucking landfill.
This whole thing we standing on, this is landfill. This ain't even rock.
So the Most High is gonna destroy this place. There's a special judgment for this place. And last time they had a big earthquake, it was the World Series, right? In '88, and everybody was in the stadium. 89, Khan. Everyone's in the stadium. Lord, most time I do it like that again. Get all you demons together, man. Jack you up like that. Yes, Isaiah?
Yeah, Khan. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra?
Yeah, who is this that coming from Edom? Did it say Gomer? Did it say Gog? Read that again, huh?
Yeah. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra?
Yeah, dyed garments from Bosra, right? So it's not talking. It's talking about Edom, Edomites. All right. When Yahweh Shai returns, he's gonna come from the land where Esau's are, and there it's referring to Bosra, okay, and the land of Edom, which we know we're in it right now. This is Edom. You go to London, that's Edom. Okay, you go to Rome. You go to Munich, those are all Edom. All right, it's all part of Esau. It says Esau is Edom.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, this is Basra though, because Basra was the capital of Edom. This is the capital city of the Edomites. Babylon
America,
the Great.
Babylon the Great. Keep going on.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Yeah, traveling in the greatness of his strength, and he's gonna be flying around, and he's gonna be in the ships, in the chariots, all right? That's the greatness of Yahweh Shai's strength. Hey, we were speaking about Wallace Wren last night, me and the brother. The Spirit had him put the chariots in at the end, man. That's very, very important, right? That shows the power and the strength of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And you people already know what time it is when the chariots start showing up. You already know they're coming to jack you up. Keep going. Yeah, they're like, oh, like at Independence Day, went to the top of the building, and they got zapped.
Yep.
You people ain't gonna try to like, oh yeah. You already know what's gonna happen, man.
When they see the chariots, they're gonna be running for their life, like that nigga that bugged out on that World Star video. What was it, last year? The aliens. Telling people to, call the cops. He wanted the cops to shoot him down. That's how you people gonna be when the chariots come, man. When these chariot sightings increase, because they already bugged these people out, because they don't. There's no technology down here on the earth that can match the technology of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So you bug out, you see them break apart, they shrink, then they expand at the drop of a dime, man. Or they'll go into the water and they won't make a splash. That bugs these people out. Okay, and then on top of that, they seen all these movies that Esau done put out. So in their mind state, it's okay. These people, these aliens, that's what these people think. They coming in slave us, man. This is not gonna be a good thing. These beings coming down here, man. Which is true. If you a 2/3 nigga, or if you a heathen, these chariots aren't a good thing for you, man.
That's right.
It's a curse unto you.
Zechariah 5:3. Said then, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of.
Start at 1.
Okay. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
Yep.
And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I say flying roll.
Yeah, well, so you look up that word roll, the word there is a scroll. So it looked like a scroll unrolled, all right? A saucer shape. Keep going.
The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Yep.
Verse 3 says, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Yeah, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, man. Because when these chariots come with Yahushua and the angels, they're not coming for the benefit of you people here on the earth, man. All right, somebody get Revelation 1 and 3 real quick.
I was about to grab it.
That's the spirit.
He has it.
They bring it out. And even when you read in 2nd Ezra, it said he's going to come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. So this is the last thing they thinking about, man. Okay? First of all, so-called white man tells you that there's no life outside of earth. You know, there's no other beings. We just here randomly. But when these chariots come, it's going to bug these people out, man. Oh, my whole life I've been told that there's nothing else. It's just this. We evolved here, you know? You're going to bug out.
Yeah, because when the chariots come, it's going to be great darkness, right? They're going to come with the clouds and the dark, black out the sun. And you know when the chariots show up, the EMP is going to kill everything, man. You're not going to be able to use a cell phone, right? The lights aren't going to... That's how dark it's going to get. The lights are all going to go out, man. And all you're going to see is the chariot. And that's the greatness of Yahushua. Okay?
You want me to read?
Okay.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they
Also,
that...
like, the 7th verse.
Yeah, kind of. I was like... It's Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
Which those clouds are talking about so-called UFOs. Keep going.
And every eye shall see him.
Yep.
And they also which pierced him.
Keep going.
And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Yeah, they're going to wail because of him, man. You're going to see a so-called black man, a big so-called black man standing on top of a chair. You're going to bug the hell out, man. And then it's going to register in your mind that this is the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. All right? And your whole life, you've been shitting on so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And you know that when he come back, that it's not going to be anything good for you, man. Death and destruction is going to precede these chariots, man. If you ain't right, if you not part of the elect, and if you're a heathen. All right? That's it on that, right?
Yeah, but I got a precept.
Okay.
It says, even so, amen. And
Yep.
then this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Which that white horse represents the chariot. Okay? And the he that sat upon it, which is called Faithful and True, is talking about Yahushua. All right? Keep going.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
And that's what Yahushua is coming down here to do, man. He's coming down here. Read it again.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
So that's what he's coming down here to do, man. Judge and make war. Okay? But because this world is lacking righteous judgment, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to put that down here on the earth. Okay? Yahweh's going to send his son down here to execute righteous judgment down here, man. Okay? All you people that's been breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments, you've been doing your own thing. All right? You've been acting like the Most High doesn't exist. All right? You've been being just complete demons. Yahushua is coming down here to judge you, man. And then after he judges you, he's going to set up the nation of Israel. And righteous judgment is going to proceed throughout the four corners of the earth perpetually, man. All right? There ain't going to be no more sodomites roaming around, man. They ain't going to get rights. Okay? In the kingdom, they're going to be put to death, man. All right? You ain't going to have no people getting defrauded in the kingdom. All right? Because that's what's lacking down here on the earth, man. Righteous judgment. All right?
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Yeah, because he's going to conquer all these nations, man. He's going to take their rulership from them. Keep going.
And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself.
Keep going.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
That's because all the killing he's going to do when he comes back, man. Pursuing to Isaiah the 63rd chapter, which we're going to get back to that. Keep going.
And his name is called the Word of Yahweh.
Which that's Yahushua, all right? There's More on that?
Yep, just one more.
Okay.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, man. Let's talk about the chariots. The scriptures tell you, read, what was it, Matthew the 24th chapter, he shall come with all the hosts of heaven. So all the angels is coming with him, man. He ain't just coming with 2 or 3. The whole fleet is coming, man. The whole armada is coming, man. You know, to do damage down here on the earth, man. That's the reason why the sky's gonna get blacked out. All right.
Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
That's right.
And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahweh. One more.
That's it on that. There's more.
And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Yeah, because he's gonna conquer everything, man. All these kings that's on the earth, Yahweh Shai is gonna take their rulership from him. All right, all these lords, these overlords, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take their rulership from him, man. He's gonna be the reigning king. All right, and then under him is gonna be David, then the 12, and then the rest of the elect, man. All right, but these other nations, you Chinese, you Japanese, you Edomites, your rulership is gonna be taken away from you, man. You ain't gonna be having crowns in the kingdom. All right, Yahweh Shai is coming down here to set the earth in order. Okay, put righteousness back on the earth, and there's nothing righteous about you heathen, man. All right.
Yeah, this is Daniel's 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
We're just talking about the kingdom of heaven. All right. And the reason why it's not going to be destroyed is because the Most High is going to put the law, statutes, and commandments inside the Israelites. So the only reason we fell is because we broke the covenant, man. Now, if we don't break the covenant, we don't go off, we don't break the law, statutes, and commandments, what need does the Most High have to punish us, man? That's the reason why the kingdom is going to go on forever. All right, keep going.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Meaning you heathen, you're not going to be partaking in the rulership, man. You're going to be a slave, okay? You ain't going to have no Edomite or no Moabite sitting on the throne next to an Israelite, man. All right? And it's going to be a well-defined distinction between the Israelite and the heathen, man. You're going to know that this person's a heathen, and you're going to know that this person is an Israelite, man. They're going to have that glow about them, okay? You're going to have the spiritual power as well. The stature, all right?
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Which all those kingdoms is talking about the different heathen kingdoms that came into power, all right? The Babylonians, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Greeks, the Romans, and then we're in the last leg of the Roman Empire today. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to take out the beast and the whore, man. All right?
And it shall stand forever. For as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, and the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great power has made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
Yeah, the dream is certain and the interpretation thereof is sure. So this is going to happen, man. All right? There's no doubt about it that Yahweh Shai is going to come back down here and take you heathen out of rulership, man, and establish his kingdom here on the earth, okay? And the elect being joint heirs, we're going to take part in that kingdom as well, man. All right? There's no doubt about it, man. This is going to happen, all right? And you can see it happening, man. You can see how all these nations are pivoting towards destroying America, okay? The relations between America and these other nations is getting very tense, man. It's getting rocky, man. All right, you got your main man or your main homies, North or South Korea. They're joining up with the North, man. All right, Germany, they turning their back on you. France, they turning their back on you. They leaning more towards Russia. Okay, the Philippines, they want to get down with the Chinese. All right, the Japanese, they want their army back, man. Why? So they can go against you in this World War III, man. Okay, bring it out.
It's Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Yeah, and we in that time right now, man. Okay, this war can literally pop off at any moment. All right, read it again.
Okay, it says the second woe is past.
Yeah, the second war is past. We're just talking about World War II All right, which that ended in 1945. Keep going.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
And the third woe comes quickly. All right, so 45 to what we at 2018 now. That's quick in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, man. This is one day to the Heavenly Father. It's 1,000 years. You know, you can do the math on that. 45 to 2018, and an hour to the Heavenly Father is what 42.5 years, man. So everything happened back to back. World War I, World War II, and then this coming World War III, man. All right.
Verse 15. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
That's right.
And of his anointed.
Yep.
And he shall reign forever and ever.
That's right. Who's gonna take them down, man? Not you, heathen. First of all, your army's gonna get decimated out there in the Middle East. Okay, you ain't gonna have the means to fight against the rulership of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, and then on top of that, the weapons that you do have left over from the after we conquer you, we gonna burn it up. Okay, there ain't gonna be no weapons. There ain't gonna be no more war down here on the earth either, man.
Yeah,
cut.
Daniel 7:18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Read it again.
It says, Daniel 7:18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
The saints are talking about the Israelites, mainly the elect, all right? So the elect of Israel shall take the kingdom. Keep going. Which that proves ain't gonna be no democratic election, man. We ain't gonna ask these nations, oh, do you want us to rule over you? Do you wish to be servants to the nation of Israel? No, we gonna put them in subjection, man, by force. All right, just like they forced us into subjection. All right, keep going.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, so this kingdom that's coming is gonna be an everlasting kingdom. All right, it's never gonna be destroyed. We're gonna perpetually rule, and nobody's gonna take us down, man. Okay, because the only reason we got taken down in the past was because the Most High was displeased with us. All right, you got something?
This Obadiah, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Let's just talk about the so-called white man. Okay, small. When you look that word up, it means insignificant. You are the most insignificant nation on the earth, man. All right, and people are seeing you for what you are, man. Nothing but a damn devil. Okay, somebody that speaks with a forked tongue. You say one thing, but then you do the opposite. All right.
The clear point of that is the UN, right? Because the so-called white man, he set up the UN, but he doesn't do anything. And he set up the UN rules and laws, but he goes against it every time. The whole war in Iraq, that he went against the UN Security Council. The UN Security Council, or it was Russia, China,
United States,
USA, France, Germany, and Britain, or Germany and Britain. But you know, these top nations. Okay, and when they get together, it's always America that doesn't agree with them, man.
Because America can veto any resolution that they're a prime nation.
Yep.
Yeah, because the UN was started here by the elites. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 5+1.
That's what it is. So that's what that.
So you have 5 permanent members, and then there's one country that rotates.
So yeah, I think right now they have France in it, right? Because Germany, Britain, right? USA,
China,
and Russia.
Yes. That's the 5. That's the 5, and then there's one that rotates.
And I think that
I believe that's France right now currently.
France.
Yeah, but pretty much the UN is just nothing but a puppet apparatus for the United States government.
Yep.
You know, and everybody knows that. That's why everybody was like, what the hell was Trump talking about when he said he's not going to fund it anymore? They're like, okay, well, this is your thing anyways. Okay, because there'll be a resolution and everybody will vote against it, except for the United States and Israel.
Yep.
Usually.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they'll walk. A lot of times they'll walk out like the cowards they are. Okay, before the vote, you know, in protest of it.
Yeah, they'll walk out when Hugo Chavez was about to speak. The so-called Jew, and the so-called the Israelis, they walk out. They don't want to get rebuked. And America will walk out because they don't want to get rebuked. Because they just, it's straight up gas.
Yeah, and a lot of times, one moment in particular was concerning the nation of Israel. What you did to Gad and Judah and the different tribes over here. Because Esau don't want to hear that, man. You know, even you got the Russians, they got a monument being built for Gad. Okay, you got the former president of Iran. He was talking about what he did to Judah over here. And so that's part of the reason why you're being made small amongst the heathens, because they're calling you out for your hypocrisy. Okay, you're talking about, I want to spread democracy and I want to spread peace and equity to your land. Okay, we want to liberate people, but you have the biggest prison population, which consists of the majority of Israel. All right, and it's a well-known fact that the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are sorely oppressed here, man.
And in the prison system, they do torture, man, which is illegal according to the UN.
Yeah, the Geneva standards, the Geneva Conventions. Okay, which that was established after the I believe it was World War One. I believe it was after World War One or World War Two.
World War One.
Yeah, but it was established to do what? To have some type of rule of law, even in war, man.
Because they're using all kinds of gas.
Yeah, mustard gas.
Yeah, the same shit that you're accusing the Syrian regime of doing right now, man. That's what you so-called white people are doing. Okay?
And they still do
to each other, and you still do it, man.
Agent
Orange. You're still waterboarding niggas, man. You're still tasing their balls. Okay. All right, threatening to kill their family. All right, so that's why Obadiah says what it says. This is how it physically manifests on the earth.
Yep.
Okay, they're looking at you and they're despising you. They're saying, look, wait a second, man. You ain't got. You the last person to say anything to anybody about morality, man,
human rights,
about the rule of law being instituted. Especially Esau talking about we can't allow these nations to have nuclear weapons. But wait a second, you're the only nation that use atomic weapons. Yeah. Okay, and that wasn't a far off time. Okay, there's people that are still living that went through that, man, in the 40s. Speaking of what them Ammonites, who are known as the so-called Japanese, what they went through at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay.
Yeah, Esau's the only one that used weapons of mass destruction.
Yep.
Yeah. The only nation that ever did that.
And he's an inventor of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was invented. That was conceived, I should say, not too far from where we're at. Okay. The Manhattan Project, and you had that devil Albert Einstein, who everybody likes to exalt, and Robert Oppenheimer. And he said, "What? I've become the destroyer of worlds." Okay. So that's what the so-called white man brings: death and destruction. Which is why all these other nations, they're looking upon him narrowly. All right. They're considering him. Okay.
And also, this shows you how much of a devil this man is, because he has this thing called nuclear proliferation, where you're supposed to give up your weapons.
It's called the Non-Nuclear Proliferation Treaty.
Right. I mean, you're not supposed to make more nukes, and you're supposed to downsize your nuke stock. Esau ain't doing that, man. Especially America ain't doing that.
He's doing the exact opposite.
America is doing the exact opposite. They ain't about to get rid of their nuclear missiles, okay? The only time they're gonna get rid of it is when they use them on the rest of the world.
Well, Trump said he wants to make more tactical nukes. Yep. You know, ones that are faster and more capable. Man, they can reach further.
Yep.
You know.
And what's happening is Russia condemned him, and all these other nations are condemning him, and that's what the scriptures is going into.
Yep.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Yep.
Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
Yeah, that's the reason why you are small among the heathen. You're insignificant, man. You're the only people on the earth that have lived in caves as a whole, man. You literally crawled your ass out the cave less than 500 years ago, man. Okay, and you read in Job, it tells you about what you was doing up in there, man. You praying, okay? Once you look up that word, bray, it means the harsh cry of a donkey. You didn't even have a language, man. You have no culture. You still don't have no culture.
Yeah, right.
All right? Your history is that you were in the caves, okay? Yeah. You was eating out your grandmama's skull, okay? You was being cannibals. You was incestuous. And you was wearing your clothes till they disintegrate, man.
Yeah, you're a cave cook.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the new one.
You got some up?
Cave cook.
I got an image of Petra,
Cut.
where they're from, and it's called Petra means the rock, of course. It means rock, and this is their. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
All right, that's Petra. All right, Idumea.
Yep.
Okay, and what it is just a big ass rock. All right. They carved, and this is how you know these devils. All right, is Esau. Another way is because the architecture.
Yep.
Okay, it looks just like how you would fashion Greek and Roman civilization and also America today.
Yep. Which proves that the so-called white man's a liar, because he tried to say that was the Nabateans. Because those Nabateans are Arabs. So if that was the Nabateans, why don't the Arabs recreate that type of architecture? Why is that only recreated in so-called white nations?
Yeah. You don't go to Mecca and see things Roman columns.
Yeah.
Like you see all over the place over here. Like or have if you go to a university, we go to UC Berkeley right across this bay. You go in there, everything's in Latin. They don't do that in other places. They only do that here in America, man, and other places where Esau is.
Yeah, Latinization. It's called Latinization or Hellenization,
Yep.
Romanization. Romanization. It's the same thing over and over again. That's the same spirit coming back in reincarnation.
And it goes all the way back to what? To Petra. And that's why they named that time of art the Renaissance, because it was the rebirth of what? Their old artwork, which was Roman and Greek.
Right, and really, it's not even Petra. It's Mount Seir.
Mount Seir.
That's the name. That's the name that really should be associated with that, because that ties directly in with Esau or Edom. Okay.
That's Esau dwells with Seir.
Yeah.
Esau's Edom.
Esau's Edom.
Esau's running from that.
Yeah.
That's why he put Petra, you know.
Yeah, and that's why. Also, like I say one more thing. That's why the Edomites, you come across this truth, you get all depressed and you're all bugged out. Okay, because you've been trying to run away from nationality. That's why you call yourself a white person, French, German, Anglo-Saxon, which that's all Israel, man. Yeah, you call yourself a Jew, you call yourself a Christian, which that's all. You're trying to be us, man. But now it's being revealed that you're not us, man. You're the exact opposite of us. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You're an Edomite. All right, brother.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, and like we was going into, you the cave dweller, man. You're the only nation on the earth that was living in the caves as a whole, man. You got some Edomite, well, yeah, Native Americans, they lived in caves. But all the Native Americans didn't live in the cave, man. That was a certain tribe, all right? And they wasn't living in the conditions that you Edomites was living in, man. They wasn't eating roots, okay? They didn't lose their language, all right? They had a writing system. They was clean too, man. They actually took a bath, unlike you Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. You see Esau up in the caves, all hairy. You look like a beast, man. All right.
Like the picture the Apostle Tahar uses.
Yeah, that's an actual Edomite.
Esau.
That's an actual Edomite. That's how Esau look if he take the Gillette razor from him, man.
Yeah. The Avatar, Esau's the devil.
I like remember it was years ago. Down in the Dallas camp, they seen an Edomite walking downtown on all fours, man. He crawling, you know. That's Esau, man.
Well, we saw Edomite jump out the luggage with just nubs.
Oh shit, yeah.
Remember that? That was
yeah,
like
I remember that.
some shit from Saw or something, bro.
Yeah. A little Edomite woman.
Edomite woman, she's trying to chase Jake down, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bold. Keep going.
Whose habitation is whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high, okay? And that's talking about these skyscrapers that you have, which reminds you of the caves that you used to live in, man. It's the reason why everything's made out of concrete. That also reminds you of the caves that you used to be in, man. Okay, so you got the concrete, and then you got the tall skyscrapers, man.
And if I can say this, especially out here in San Francisco, Esau charges you top dollar to live in these caves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And he makes you think that that's actually like
That's the height of civilization.
That's the height of civilization. That you're in the upper echelons if you're able to live in one of these clefts of the rocks.
Yeah, nothing but projects. If you look at them, they're nothing but big ass projects that you pay $4,000 a month in a studio for. That's all they are.
So he makes you seem like living like an Edomite. That's like the top of the line.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're all bugged out. Yeah. And then they all complain to you about how they're living.
Yep.
Cause they're stacked together, you know, in like a can of sardines. Then you can smell when you go inside these buildings. You can smell what everybody's cooking.
Yeah.
It's very the walls are very thin because they use fucked up material. Okay. And then it's so much traffic. You're like in a hotel room, man.
Yeah.
You know,
cave-like.
pretty much. Yeah, it's a cave.
Yeah,
It's a cave.
That's how the caves were. The caves, you look at these different so-called human species, the Esau going to the Neanderthal, the Cro-Magnon. In that cave dwelling, the whole family lived in the cave, man. You know, the grandma up here, the son, the father, they over here, the mom, they all lived in one cave dwelling, man, the whole family. All right, so it was chaotic, man, and it stunk.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going on that. Yeah, Esau, you a low-level nation, man. You low. You the lowest nation on the earth, man. No other nation has the history that you have, man. Even the Gooks, they was washing their ass when they was in ancient China, man. They wore clothes. They knew how to wash the clothes.
Teas.
Tea. Yep.
They know how to use medicinal teas and stuff.
Yeah,
because
They created gunpowder. Right, the artwork. You Edomites don't, man. You're Edomites. Your artwork is a dude with a baby D, a naked guy. You know,
cave carvings.
cave.
No, it's really what it is. spirit cooking. They just take blood and just splatter
Yeah,
on the wall
spirit
and
cooking,
call it fucking artwork.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they were doing. And then just giving sacrifices to all kinds of idols, being a demon.
Yeah, because you Edomites, y'all don't even dress like that, man. Like, you like to put that on Gad and the tribes, like, yeah, y'all are running around naked. But who does that even to this day, man? The so-called white man. Okay, he gets on a bicycle, he'll ride all around the bay and then ride up to Seattle and Vancouver, butt-ass naked, man. Niggas ain't doing that. Okay, Gad ain't doing that. All right, because we were civilized. We wore garments. That's in our law. Numbers 15 chapter. That's why when we wear garments, we have the border of blue and the fringes to remind us of the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So we wore garments, man. We so-called white people did it. Yep. We civilized you, man. Yeah. And we still civilize you.
Beat it into
we still civilize you unto this day.
Yep.
Okay? Not to be around Edomites and oh man, I'm so glad you came. That was a great idea. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, man. You Edomites don't know what the hell is going on, all right?
They're slaves.
Hey, that's why you want Israel here, man. As much shit as you talk about so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself if you wasn't here, man. Okay? The driving force behind all of these companies are Israel, okay? All the ideas come from Israel.
Innovation.
All the entertainment, all the innovation, it's all Israel. Hey, because you Edomites, what did you niggers invent? Like, you don't know who invented. You don't know the patents. We actually know the patents of these inventions, man. All right, the majority of them, they're so-called Negroes, man. Okay, so you so-called white people, you're done. You're the devil. You're a cave cut. You're going into slavery, man.
Finished.
Through the moment.
Through.
And everything that's happening are signs of you going down, all right?
Yeah. Oh, just like the Dow market.
Oh yeah,
All right, it dropped 666 points. Tell me that ain't the spirit, okay?
Man, them elites. And they got a nerve to say the crypto is set up, man. You actually got Satan behind Wall Street, making it sure it's 666.
Yeah, and the origins of that is them trading us as slaves, man.
Stocks and bonds.
Yeah.
And then insuring us as well as their slaves.
Yeah,
exactly.
When Esau came into power, he started using witchcraft. So that's part of his witchcraft, his finance system. He does magic behind everything he does. His entertainment, his programming, his social media, his pharmakia. All the other nations, they knew about the herbs. You got the Ayurvedic, which goes into East Indian. You got the standard Chinese medicine, okay? And then Jake knew about the herbs, right? And then when Esau came in, he threw away the herbs. When he started manipulating the herbs. Cause that's the damn devil. That's the same thing he was doing.
It and sell it, damn devil.
Real quick, this is Isaiah 5:8. This is from the brother Kabar Yakov. Which, hey, brother, you don't have to put your face. All right, like Yaakov was trying to get on him, you know. Which Yaakov, you're done, man. I don't know what happened to your page, man. But
Yeah, man.
it ain't looking too good. This is Isaiah.
Wave the white flag.
Yeah, just give up. This is Isaiah 5:8. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth.
Right.
You know, with the elder brother Kwanawaf was saying. All right, you got people, and the brother Kwanawaf was saying, you got people stacked on top of each other, man. All right, that's a curse, man. You're supposed to
have land.
There you go.
Land to till, land to cultivate. That way, it's much cheaper for you to live. I was looking at something earlier. I was reading, going into the women's lib and whatnot, and the way Esau set this society up is so these children will be a burden unto you, man. It's a liability for you to have children when you're supposed to have a plot of land. You're supposed to be growing your own crops, have your own cattle, and your kids, your children, they're supposed to help you take care of that, man. Which makes it more viable for you to have children.
Well,
in this place, your children can't work, man.
Well, that's illegal. They'll lock you up.
Yep.
You got child labor laws. Man, that's your possession, man. Your children are under you, man. Okay, who the hell are you to come in and say, nah, you can't treat them like that? That's child labor, man. You just want them to go. You want them to be bugged out in front of a damn iPod. And an iPad all day, and then go to your school system and get bugged out.
Yeah.
And then they come back home talking shit to you. They talk to you like you don't know what you're talking about. No. Hey, my teacher said this. That's pure confusion, man.
Like your teacher's an authority. Your teacher's a sicko, man.
Yeah.
The majority of those teachers are sickos. They're freaks, pedophiles.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Sluts.
And the women are complete whores.
Sluts.
All right?
That's true. It's just
A couple
true.
more scripts, brothers.
Get back to that.
Yeah.
Whose habitation is high.
Yep, there's an example right there. This apartment complex. All right, you got buildings that's higher than that. Keep going.
that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And that's Esau, man. Who's gonna bring me down? Look, see, I'm the only nation that's been able to build skyscrapers. I got airplanes, I got tanks, I got submarines, you know? I got high-powered boats that can cross the seas faster than any other nation ever in history.
Yeah, the Lord got chariots, man.
Yeah.
The Lord been beat you, okay?
Well, the Most High gave you the technology to fly, man. He gave you the technology of the submarine.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, knowledge shall be increased. Because all those inventions just came about the last 120 years. Okay?
Keep going.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
That's the symbol of the Edomite, the eagle, man. All these different Edomite kingdoms, they had the eagle as their symbol. Okay? Keep going.
and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Keep going.
Yeah.
If-
Salaki, that nest amongst the stars is talking about Esau's arsenal, man. Okay? Because he goes into outer space for what? They got the Star Wars program.
Yep.
So really, ultimately, so he can come against the Lord. And they said, from thence will I bring thee down. So when he started setting that up in the 60s, notice the so-called white man's lost every war since then. Okay, he got his ass beat by the Moabites, okay, over there in Vietnam. Okay, the Saudis, they gave it to him. Okay, Iraq, Afghanistan, still there. He's still there. You're still so-called insurgents, which you set up in the first place.
Yeah.
So you've been going down ever since then. Then you had what, Women's Lib.
Yeah.
Okay, you had all Jake started rising up.
God.
Most importantly.
Yep.
Okay.
The words start coming out.
Say it again.
The words start coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was the end, man. When this word started coming out, that was the end. And really, the end was when you went up there. It all happened within a 2-3 year period, man. Showing you when the Lord strikes, he strikes fast, man. All right, what did he say? I've seen Satan falling like lightning. Okay.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers came by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How?
Yeah, so even a regular thief, he would leave some stuff there, man. Esau, when he go through a place, he want everything, man. Okay. He gleans the grapes. He's the devil,
You
man.
take the vine, he'll dig it out of the ground, take that, the root,
And tax you for it.
Taking way more than he needs, man.
And tax you.
He's insatiable. Keep going.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
Yeah, how the things of Esau searched out through the internet, man. Okay, everything is on the unicorn, man. You want to know about, like I was looking up earlier, I was looking up the women's liberation and how the Rockefellers funded that whole thing, man. How they set these different communist women up, which were really, they was Rockefeller agents, Rothschild agents, Illuminati agents, to keep to push that feminism on these women, man.
Get them in the workforce, tax them.
Yep.
And like your brother said, bug them out,
Destroy households.
destroy the households, and then let the state take care of your kids. And when the state take care of your kids, they bug out, man. You send your kids to public schools, they get the vibration of the so-called white man on it.
And World War II was a catalyst of that too, because of the majority of the men had left, and they started having the women
in the workforce
do the same jobs that the men was doing, working in steel mills and
Factories,
shit. You know,
yeah.
they started playing baseball.
Yeah.
You know, it's a movie.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the movie, but they
Big
show
Girls
you.
Don't Cry.
Yeah.
yeah.
They show you how the women
Gina
replaced the men, man. Because all the men was getting shipped out. They got drafted to go to war.
Yeah.
You know, so that was also a catalyst for that. So when the men came back, you know, the men that was left.
Water's tide.
It's a spirit. Yeah, when the men came back home, the women was already used to working, man. Okay, they was already used to working, going to work, providing for themselves.
being without a man.
Yep. So when the man came back, he had to fall in line, man. You know.
And then he was all bugged out too.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they couldn't work, and then the woman was accustomed to working.
Khan, through spirit. Through spirit. This is where it started. Rosie the Riveter. You know, just across this bay over there, Oakland. And over here across the bridge, Richmond. That's where that was the first one.
Yeah, the symbol of the woman, and she's flexing up. Yeah, all these wicked ass doctrines they start in the Bay Area.
The one,
when you go into it.
That's the picture that most fat white bitches get tattooed on.
Yeah.
That one.
That's JW.
Yeah, like the feminist chick that came up.
Yeah, she's SJW, man.
Yeah, don't nobody want to rape you or harass you. Yeah, your fat, ugly, decrepit ass.
Sit your ass down. Go eat some cupcakes.
How how are his hid things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy.
Yeah. Say how are that hidden thing sought up? The internet, man. You got exposed via the internet, man. So if you want to know about the Illuminati, you go online. A bunch of articles will come up. Okay. It used to be first you had to get the books. But everybody wasn't up on game on the books, man. But now you got a bunch of videos exposing the Illuminati. You got a bunch of web pages dedicated to exposing the Illuminati, exposing the different families, exposing their agenda. Okay.
And then you actually have ex-agents that come out and expose it. You know? Defectors or just bug outs. And they just go on and, I had this, like John Todd. He just disappeared. But yeah, he came out about Esau's secrets, man, especially regarding the music industry and how they're witches, man.
Yep.
And you devils are the god. That's why we call you the devil, man. Right? Because you actually worship the spiritual demon Satan. And don't tell me you don't, you fucking devils.
Yeah, whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers. Yeah, people from IRS who left saying that shit's unconstitutional. It's illegal.
And then the prophets.
That's what I was about to say.
And the prophets, because once that word goes out, then the Lord, he starts physically manifesting all the things that are written in the book. Meaning, you got guys that defect, that say these different things. Oh, how you saying that Esau's the devil? The Lord, he'll bring that spirit out of Esau being exposed.
Yeah, because the prophets put everything together. You know, all the information, to put it together, and they filter it through the scriptures. You know, make sense of it all. You know, the prophets can put the puzzle together. Why? Because we've been gifted with the gift to put it all together, which is spirit. You know,
spirit understanding.
Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gave us a spirit to understand. Okay, the signs, the times, the prophecies, and then to also go into the deep history. Right? It's there. Esau exposes himself, right? Just that a lot of people don't care. They don't want to look into it.
They don't want to read. Esau, he wrote down everything he did. Because even the way they found out that the Illuminati is an actual organization, if you go back to Bavaria, they got it on the records that Illuminati existed, man. You know?
What was his name? Alan Weishaupt.
Adam Weishaupt.
Yeah. Adam Weishaupt. They got a picture of the devil and everything, man. And then you have what's the other guy who did the Pike, Albert Pike, and he broke it down, man. They're Luciferians. They worship, which goes back to the Illuminati.
He said Freemasonry is witchcraft. You know,
the highest form.
Which all of the so-called American forefathers were Freemasons.
And there's actually, and then they teach you in school. I remember just a little bit. Oh yeah, there was a movement to get all Freemasons out of government. Right, there was a movement back in the day, in the olden days.
Sure was.
Right, when America was first established, because people was up on game back then. It was like, hey man, these Freemasons, they be working with the Queen or whatever, you know. They be working with they want us to be a colony still, you know. We don't want to be taxed by them. That's why we came over here, right? But you devils, man, you're getting exposed more and more every day, all right? You're a cave cook.
That's right.
You brothers got more scriptures?
on this.
You got a precept up?
Keep going.
Oh, hold on real quick. Go ahead.
All right. This is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
That's right. Their own tongue fall upon themselves. So they're constantly, you know, telling on themselves. That's how Esau operates. This whole thing in Hollywood. Everybody who's up on game knows how it goes down in Hollywood, right? If you're a woman, you gotta bend over. If you're a man, you gotta do the same thing. To who? To the so-called Jew. But now all of a sudden it's coming out. These women are speaking on it. Now all of a sudden it's a big deal. People are shocked. I can't believe it. We've been saying this for years, man. Esau's been telling on himself. All right. They show you in these films like Eyes Wide Shut. What's the other film I've seen? Stanley Kubrick. That is the one. Eyes Wide Shut. But there's another one that shows him doing all that dark. I think it was a Skull and Bones one.
Yeah.
I forget what it's
Matt Damon.
Right. He's in the coffin. They do the ceremony.
Good Shepherd.
Good Shepherd. Yeah, right. And that's going back to the Skull and Bones. And the apostles have always had the spirit to go in on that bullshit.
Yeah, they go to Yale.
To go to Yale and curse out the so-called white man. Hey, we went over there to Bohemian Grove. Lord willing, when the Iron Man gets out here, we will go up there again. All right.
Yeah, real quick, bring it up.
Yep. This Job 18:7. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down.
Yeah, his own council shall cast him down. Yeah, because these devils, right? Like the UN Council. They're going to get together and be like, you know what, let's just get rid of America, man. Let's just disband. We're going for ourselves and we're going to destroy America. That's what's going to happen.
Well, the beast shall hate the whore.
Yeah.
And America is a part of the beast. And the scriptures clearly break that down, how it's a part of it, okay? That's going to hate the whore, which the beast is NATO, which America's a part of. And also these European nations that are clearly starting to hate America, okay? And then you have these American allies, they're exposing America. They're making their own tongues to fall upon themselves because they're all Edomites, man. But they're like, hey, you know what? Well, we're Edomites too, man. But we ain't with this shit, man. This is too much. You went too far. You're doing too much.
Is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah, that's not talking about a so-called white woman just getting naked, all right, on pornos or nothing like that, man. It's talking about because God broke that down like that. Okay? Yeah, no, I was talking about America being exposed, man, for all their wickedness. Read that again,
Is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
What does the scripture say in Habakkuk? Shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Okay, so now it's a shameful thing to be an American. Now that's why you got the so-called white woman. She's taking DNA tests, showing you that shit is bullshit. She's like, I'm 25% black. I'm not black. You know, yeah, because everybody wants to get away from the fact that they're Edomites, man.
Yeah, you got Edomite women. They specifically want to bring forth Jake seed.
Yeah,
they want to breed out the Edomite man.
Esau wants to breed them too.
Cave cuck. It's cave cucking. Okay, but go ahead, bro.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, because our Lord is coming back as an angelic power. Okay, he's coming back in his glory with the chariots, the band of angels to destroy this place, man. He's not going to be here walking the earth so you can persecute him, okay?
He needs to be highest form of spiritual power.
That's right.
Pure energy.
He was like a lamb when he came the first time. Now he's going to be as a lion, conquering, okay?
That's right.
That's why he's known as the lamb and the lion, the conquering lion of Judah. Okay, and he's coming back in that lion spirit, all right?
Well, the scripture said, we read it earlier, he's coming back to make war and judge in righteousness. In righteousness, don't be judge and make war. That's what he's coming back to do, man. He came as a lamb already.
He came
now
to
it's
be
time for judgment.
Yeah.
All right.
He came to be sacrificed for, and now he's coming to conquer. Okay? He's the king. King of kings, Lord of lords. What is the lion known as? The king of the jungle. Okay? He's the king of kings, Lord of lords. Hey, brother Sakari, did you have some more on that in Psalms?
Yeah, I'll go back to that a little bit later.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back to that. Go back to Abijah. And then we'll wrap up.
Verse 8. Want me to read all over again?
Yeah.
It's Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yep.
All that see them shall flee away.
All that see them shall flee away, which is why now they're going back to Obadiah. That's why they're small amongst the heathen. Because everyone's seeing that they're exposed. They've exposed themselves. Okay, and then the internet has further exposed them. So nobody wants to be around somebody like that. Okay, they're totally exposed. You find out that they're nothing but murderers, backstabbers. Now everybody's fleeing away from them. And then now the concentration is on the nation of Edom. Like, okay, no, this is the problem. Okay,
Well,
that's why.
Salakia, the president of Bolivia said that America's a threat to international law.
Which is true.
Very true.
Yeah, because America's instrumental in forming these same international laws that they break, man. So everybody sees that, man. They're like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this nation. That's why they're greatly despised, like we read in the book of Obadiah. Go back to that. Well, brothers had some more precepts.
I was still holding that Isaiah 47.
You want to read down some more? Okay. How many verses you want to read on it?
47:3 down to 5.
Come on. And then you got something? All right.
Is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance out, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness.
Right, get thee silent and get thou into darkness, because the scriptures say what? The light of the wicked shall be put out. Right, which that's what? The Illuminati. The Illuminati is being put out, okay? Because the Illuminati just means light bearers, okay? So their light is being put out pertaining to Job, the 18th chapter, okay?
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
The spirit,
yeah.
Lucifer.
Yep. Go ahead.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right, the daughter of the Chaldeans. And you notice because the Heavenly Father always talks about the leaders. It's all about leaders, man. The Chaldeans were the leaders of ancient Babylon. Yeah, because they're not talking about these regular so-called white people. They don't know what's going on. All right, they're looking for some Jake to take his woman, man. That's what a regular Edomite's doing. All right, he's looking for a new job. Okay, he's being a sicko. Okay, he's talking about the elites. Yeah, the elites. All right, go ahead, bro.
But thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Yeah, the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay. Yeah, well, look, that's why you got the Statue of Liberty. That's an emblem of America, man.
Yeah.
All right.
American ingenuity.
Go ahead, bro. Got some more? All right, that's it. All right, Menotti.
Yeah, this is Revelation 6:2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and the crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Beautiful. That's it, man. It's our Lord. Yeah. Yeah, he's set up to conquer, man. Conquering lion. Conquering Lion of Judah. Okay, which, yeah, I mean, you're wrong. He just lost it. He lost it when he brought that out, man. The real tribal guy. You got some more, man, outside?
He's a very tribal man.
Very tribal. Yeah, which I'm tribal, man, but he's, he takes it to another level.
We think it's all about you.
Yeah.
Tribalism, they call it.
This Obadiah, I started back at verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up?
Oh man, and everything's exposed, man. That's why we can call you a Cape Cuck, man. Yeah. You know what you Edomites are about, man. All right. Hey, we don't even. Hey, things are searched out and they're just revealed to us without us wanting to know. Right? There's more things that are revealed unto us than we really care to know.
You can't bring it all out.
Yeah, you don't bring it all out. Jake don't even bring it all out.
Exactly.
Nah, man. Our videos get banned if we ever did.
Too much.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Yeah, Afghanistan. Because you funded the Afghanis back in the 70s when they were going against the Soviet Union. Now they're against you. Look at Turkey. Okay, you're on the brink of a war with Turkey. Why? Because you're funding the Kurds, but then you want to go back and say, "Oh no, I'm with y'all to be against ISIS." You're just the devil, man. And you're real sloppy, okay? You're real sloppy. You're messy. You're tacky. Yeah, exactly. Elder Wamba says you're tacky.
Just check out the most recent false flag. Yeah. Oh man, there's all kinds of holes in that shit. Man. People still actually believe this damn devil, man. Hey, just institute the chip.
Just kill yourself.
Institute the chip. Put these people in concentration camps. The homeless population here is growing out of control. Yeah, they need concentration camps, man. Get it popping. They need a cave. They need a tiny cave house. Wait, I thought this brother.
That was it. No,
you're done that. Okay.
On this.
Right on this guy.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yeah, that have taken your aid. Hey, that's what Trump's saying. He's like, well, look, we're gonna discontinue your aid if you don't vote according to our block. See, so this is right up. What's happening is directly out of the scriptures, right?
Didn't he do that to Pakistan?
Yeah.
He took aid from Pakistan.
Yeah,
which is good. Fuck these countries, man. Yeah. What the fuck is America doing paying all these countries, man?
Yeah, plus too, because they're supposed to be allied with India too. Right. So India's like, well, why are you even funding them in the first place? Because India and Pakistan, they're mortal enemies.
They had a civil war.
That's right. Which is why Pakistan was even created, back in the 40s.
Damn British were behind it all.
That's right. Blame the white man.
Esau was behind
blame the white man. Because you got Esau go on a combo, you blame Whitey. But yeah, that's like they're scoffing, you blame Whitey. But you every problem on the earth you can trace directly to the so-called white man.
Everything.
Everything.
You stubbing your toe, the potholes. They're all the so-called white man's fault.
Bottom damn line.
There is none understanding in him.
Yeah, there's no understanding. All right, let's jump down to 18.
Okay. Verse 18.
Get to the nitty-gritty.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
Right, and when it says the house of Jacob, that's speaking specifically of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And the next verse is going to clarify that. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
Right, the house of Joseph, chiefly Ephraim, and the rest of the tribes of the northern kingdom, a flame. Go ahead.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Yeah, what happens to stubble, man? It gets burnt up. All right, go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it.
That's extermination, okay? No more Edomites, okay? All right, so clap. Hey, get a little round of applause, all right? And with that, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, and death to America and death to your so-called white people, which are Edomites, okay? Yeah.
Death to the nigga woman.
Oh yeah, can't forget her, man.
Shalom.
Shalom. Hey now.